And let's see, I have Lynn. I want to take Lynn first. And then I want to talk about this hospital thing, and I might even get Paul Buckley's opinion.
I know nothing about that.
Come on. You know everything. I love it whenever I ask you a question, you know nothing.
I clam up.
Yeah, you completely clam up, and then you give me a little wink. And you know what that wink means.
I know. I'm not winking. Listen, I just got something in my eye.
Let me tell you after we get off the air, but we don't want that. Our audience wants to know. We'll get to it. This hospital issue is a biggie. Lynn, first in Whitesboro, on the line with a suggestion. Good morning, Lynn.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. What's your suggestion this morning?
Well, I feel guilty calling you today when you have more important things like the hospital to discuss.
Listen, we'll squeeze it all in. Go ahead.
Okay, but I have a complaint with Jeff Manaski.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Get on, Manaski.
Wow.
Yep. Okay.
Well-
Don't worry, it's not hair related.
Okay.
It's not hair related.
Well, he's wearing a hat, for God's sakes.
Just saying.
Okay. Go ahead, Lynn. Listen, she listens. She has some ownership in this. She deserves the right. Go ahead.
All right. My complaint is, and I don't know, maybe you cover these things at other hours, but I listen to you at 7 when you do the sports. And we have a lot of things going on right now. We have the Stanley Cup. We have the NBA playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Last weekend we had the Preakness, the Brian Nelson Classic. And the only thing we hear about when you do the sports is baseball. It's May, for cripe's sakes, you know. We will be hearing about baseball until November.
Baseball.
I occasionally mix some things in, but
no, you don't.
But I do.
Here, who runs to second base, for cripe's sake?
I'm glad you guys are enjoying this. I was told to stick to New York sports. I was told. I think you told me that.
I never told you that. I never said that. No, but she's not even saying that. She's saying you're sticking to just baseball.
Well,
that's the.
I touched on the Bills this morning. Do you want to know about Giants OTAs? The season starts in 6 months.
All right, don't listen. She's busting your chops.
Listen, I appreciate the call.
Personally.
I'm not taking it. Well, maybe
you
I am,
are taking it personally. Give him a beer, for God's sakes. All right.
I appreciate the call. I'll let you know how the Cleveland Cavaliers did. I didn't know that was so important to you, but
it's very important. Cleveland hasn't had a winning team since Jim Brown left there with football.
They were in the finals last year,
another
though.
winning team.
Lynn, here's what I'm going to ask you.
What?
What are you doing tomorrow morning?
Tomorrow morning, I'm going to be listening at 7 to see if he covers something else.
I want you to come in and do the sports. I was thinking.
Yes, stop by, Lynn.
She knows her sports. She's got info here. So, Lynn, the invite is on. You come in and you be a guest sportscaster on the program tomorrow. I'd love it.
Well,
right? I'm giving you to Andrew. Let's see if we can make it happen, okay?
Thank you.
All right, Lynn.
Bye-bye.
Lynn in Whitesboro. Andrew, take her. Make this happen. It'll be boxing between her and Manaski at the end. It is your birthday, yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. You took offense to her call.
Well, no, just
did I witness
you
what I
thoroughly
witnessed?
enjoyed this. You thoroughly enjoyed this. We've talked
clenched.
before about this.
I had no idea what she was calling about. Just so you know, do you not believe me?
I'm not buying it. No,
I own up to everything I've done. Trust me. As my wife says, you own up to too much. Keep some of this stuff quiet. I swear to you, I had no clue that was coming. And I've never dictated what you should do in sports. However, I would say that we normally cover the New York teams, but in terms of the other sports, I really don't care. I'm doing stuff while you're doing the sports. I don't even hear it. I feel I'm a Mets fan, and I should be criticized for always talking about the Mets and always talking about the Bills, because they're the only two teams that I really pay attention to.
So
and Syracuse, and the Comets. I hyper focus. And New Hartford baseball. We have him in here.
Baseball. Don't keep saying baseball because you're just making her point. And Jeff Manaski is our boss. And there was a point when I stopped recording. Did you notice that?
You did.
I did. I stopped.
I don't know why he's recording me now. The last recording of Bill.
His last.
What's that box you have over there? Is that my stuff? Yes, Andrew.
No, but the first thing is with big championships for the major sports, maybe we should make an effort collectively.
Andrew, we'll talk about this later.
Yes, and then also, Lynn said, I told her she could come in. I said, Lynn, come in to do the sports. She said, I have many passions in life, but baseball's not one of them. So she says
she's not going to do it.
Neither sportscasting.
Right.
So she doesn't want to take Jeff's job. He does a good job. She just wanted to bust his chops.
Boy, this beer is good.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Great segue.
Wow, it is. I love the aroma, Nagel.
Yeah, tangerines.
Yeah. You do smell the tangerines. Is there actually a tangerine in the... there is, yeah.
John Carr up at Adirondack Brewing Company.
Wow, and it's a
Lake George, New York.
flavorful as well.
Yeah, he actually buys tangerine rinds from a juicer and ships them up, and then he ages the beer on the tangerine rind. So you get the tangerine aroma, the tangerine flavor, but not overwhelming sweetness because it's just a rind.
I have to tell you that what are those little oranges that you can get in the box? Clementines.
Or do-si-do.
I love those do-si-dos. Is that what they call them?
I think there's one.
I think those are cookies.
Never called it do-si-do.
Oh, that's the Girl Scout cookie.
They do?
You're
Okay.
right. Sorry. Halos is what I'm thinking.
Tag-alongs. Anyway, I love those because they easily peel. And they drop into a vodka on the rocks so easily. Sometimes even whole. But for the orange, if you have a regular orange, one of the best parts of the orange, I hate to say it, is the white.
The pith?
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Just what you're talking about. Part of the rind after you've eaten the orange is that white that you can scrape off there. It's delicious. And they say there's a lot of nutrients in that.
You know what you ought to do is freeze those little...
I have. I'm already ahead of you. Drop it in. It's a giant little clementine ice cube.
That's a beautiful thing.
It is a beautiful thing.
I want to ask Nagel quick. So when you say that it ferments on the rind...
it doesn't ferment on the rind.
Would you say it...
The fully fermented beer is aged for a week or so on just the on the rind.
So they put it into the batch, or how do they physically do that?
This is unbelievable. This is really incredible.
So you would ferment. You would boil in a kettle and add your malt and your hops, and then you would move to a fermenter and add your yeast and ferment. And then after that, you would transfer the beer to what's called a bright tank, and that's where they would add this rind to it.
Right.
Nice.
This is again from where? Who makes this?
This is from Adirondack Brewing Company in Lake George,
Lake George.
soon to be distillery as well.
All right, and it's available all over.
Available all over.
It's a
all
good
summer.
Memorial Day weekend one to have on. I think.
Absolutely, it's very refreshing,
especially with temperatures up into the 90s this weekend. All right, Paul, I'm going to get to you. Sit tight. Are you okay to sit tight? You're looking antsy over there.
He has the beer. That's all he came for, really.
Justine is our intern, and good morning. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
And she is from Whitesboro High School. You're a senior. You're going to be graduating soon. It's her last day on the air with us as an intern here today. Both of these interns are done after today. Yeah, they don't stay with us in the summertime. Sad. So what did you bring in for us today?
We brought in all my artwork for you.
She's going to show off some artwork.
I am.
Could you? And you'll be able to see this on TV.
This is.
And we've been told that she's a really great artist.
I'm live streaming as well. You can see the pictures on our Facebook page.
Oh, that is really cool. Now, describe that artwork if you could. Describe the style. Nice and tight on the. Is it your style? Is it?
Yeah, just blended colored pencil.
I really like that a lot. Yeah. It's a picture of
my little brother and Santa Claus.
Your brother and Santa Claus. Wow, that is really nice.
So there is a Santa Claus.
There is, and he's right here. Yeah. And then I love that. You're really, really good.
Thank you.
It was Joe Lode that I think called in and said, I should be holding it up like you guys are. I'll do that too. Look at that.
I feel like I'm on the Price is Right here.
And what's the one that you have, Nagel?
That's pretty cool.
His shoes.
I was about to say it's a picture of my stilettos.
Okay, very nice.
Good old 100mm pumps
some
here.
more stuff. Very nice and very beautiful. That is awesome. That you did last year. That's last year's work, right? Well, you've done a great job.
Thank you.
That's really good.
So
Ryan, you impressed?
That one picture, that looks familiar. Who was that you painted there?
Justine or Ryan, or maybe Bosie. Someone let everyone know that maybe this is their last day, or that Justine was going to be putting art on display. We must have 300 likes on this video that I'm currently shooting. I mean, Christine, look at that.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that before?
She is. You're very good, Justine.
Thank you. I appreciate
the artwork is incredible.
And what do you want to do, by the way? When where are you going off to college and all that stuff?
I am going to Seton Hall University as a journalism and public relations major.
Awesome. So she'll be our boss someday.
Talent and brains.
You can do sports too.
We'll do sports too. Dabble in everything.
Mix some golfing.
All right, I'm gonna break. We'll come right back here. And Paul Buckley, a big movie. I'm getting to you. Okay.
Is it 9 o'clock yet?
9 o'clock somewhere.
One sip of beer for Paul. That's it.
I'm done.
All right, coming right back at WIBX.